The purpose of this course tour is to orient you to our site and to show you where some of the important information is that you're going to need along the way during this course. Starting here, we have the course information. This will give you a description of what the course is. Every day we'll have announcements, so make sure you're checking this frequently and responding if needed. So the first thing here under course information is your course map. This course map is going to give you some information about our course. It's going to give you the objectives and the activities and the alignment between everything that you're going to be doing along the way. I want to make sure that you see that this is the syllabus, and so every time you see this little book, it means it's a book feature on As You Learn. And so when you click on it, you'll see it'll start with the contact information. But if you go over to the side here, you're going to have all the pieces of the syllabus that you're going to need. So we have our description, but we also have our objectives. You'll find the course materials, required text, a course calendar. It'll tell you what your activities are going to be and when they're going to be due, along with policies, grading, structure, and other access to resources that you might need. So just so you know, so make sure you look at this table of contents when you're reading the syllabus. If you click on this link, you also can print the syllabus, you can print the book, or you can print a specific chapter. So it's kind of a neat little feature of our book on As You Learn. Also under course information, you are going to have a separate course calendar that'll help you with your activities so you can find out your due dates. Assignment rubrics. These are your major assignments, and this will tell you how you're being graded for those assignments. So make sure you review those carefully and let me know if you have any questions about these assignments. And finally, you have institutional resources. Again, if you see that there is a little book here, it means that you can click on that icon, and here you'll have a table of contents where you can find some important information about the university and things that might be needed throughout the semester. So as we continue through the course, you're going to see that there's a first module called the pre-course. So this is the first week of the course. You hear every time you see something that looks like this, if you click on it, it's going to pop up and I'll have some instructions for you. So please make sure you watch the videos that are provided for you to get you oriented to this course. You'll see these little boxes, and these boxes will be checked when you are finished with the activity. Most of them are requiring you to view the activity before you'll get a check mark as incomplete, and some of them, if they are a task, it'll be that you have to submit, and some of them even that you have to get a grade. So you'll see that, and I'll point out again throughout the modules, is that you'll always have an overview. So this is a page that you should click on first. And this overview is going to give you a little bit of introduction to what it is that we're going to be doing that week or that module. It'll give you the objectives, and it'll also give you the learning activities that you are going to be required to do. So this should keep you oriented for each of the modules. Here, when you see the word submit, these are the activities that you are going to submit for review or grading from me. So make sure that you are very aware of what needs to be submitted for each of the modules. As you continue, so here's the example. This is going to be our first module. You'll see that I will let you know what weeks that we're going to be working on. Again, you have an overview, and so let me give you an example of the module. You will see a note from me. I will remind you about what we're doing and some of the things that we're going to be doing throughout the module. Again, you'll always have a connection to your course and module objectives. This will tell you what you should be learning throughout each of the modules and throughout the course. This will also give you information about your learning activities, which would be your textbook readings, and making sure that you are going back on As You Learn and identifying the other readings that you may need to do. And this will also give you a description of the tasks that you need to complete for each of the modules. In general, each module is going to have 2 written tasks, and these tasks are going to range in format. So you may have to do a reflection, you may have to develop some professional development materials, You may need to respond to a case study. So they are kind of designed to link back to these module and course level objectives so that you can demonstrate your learning of the material. There's always going to be a reading check quiz in each module, and this is going to cover the information that you read and watched throughout the module. And also there's discussion posts, and so you should be interacting with other colleagues in your course and talking about, for most of the course, we're going to be talking about the novel The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. And when we do finish that book, there are some additional discussion posts that I will have you do with your groups. And so again, you can see here on your course tour that you will have very clearly outlined. You have your overview, you have your module readings. So if you click on that, this will give you a folder that'll have all the readings in it. You will have your discussion posts. So these are your discussion groups that you need to post in. And you'll have the word, if when you see submit, these are the things that you need to submit for the week. And as you scroll through this, you're going to notice that these are, there's a similar format for each of the modules, and you'll see everyone has an overview, everyone has a reading. You'll see what you need to watch, what you need to read, and then what you need to submit. If you are looking for your gradebook, you'll see that your grades are set up so you can see the tasks throughout your gradebook, and these will be your quizzes and also your final papers. And so your participation is going to be dependent on watching the lectures and participating in the discussion groups. And so those will give you, you'll see credit in the gradebook that will be counted towards your participation. So that's it for your course tour. I think that you will find it easy to navigate, but if you do have questions, please feel free to get in contact with me. Again, if you have technology issues, here is a number right here for you to call for As You Learn support. You also have a calendar that'll tell you when things are due. And so please do not hesitate to ask any questions about this format. Thanks.